Hello and welcome to another video of mine. Breaking news, Thomas Tuchel will be flying to London. He's coming in from Paris this afternoon. He will be conducting training, signing the paperwork, signing the contract. Thomas Tuchel will be officially our new manager. No confirmation from the club yet. That is to be due later this afternoon, and when the confirmation does actually finally arrive, I'll be making a breaking news. I'll be making a welcome Thomas Tuchel official announcement video. But this is just to give you guys an update on the situation. Exclusive from The Athletic, from David Ornstein himself. Thomas Tuchel this lunchtime will be flying from Paris to London to sign his contract and also take over training in the hope that he can actually be in a dugout for the Wolves game tomorrow night. He'll be bringing along 3 staff members following the COVID-19 protocol rules, and hopefully everything will go smoothly. Thomas Tuchel, due to fly to London from Paris at lunchtime, plans is to take Chelsea training this afternoon, initially bringing 3 staff members and hope to be on the bench versus Wolves. 18-month contract plus a 1-year option, which either side can activate, whether that's on Thomas Tuchel's side or of course from Chelsea's side, if they're both, both parties are satisfied with the current situation. As it says here, Thomas Tuchel is scheduled to fly into London today, and the plan is that he will lead Chelsea training this afternoon, David Ornstein can reveal. Chelsea also hope that he will be on the bench for Wednesday night's game against Wolves. The 47-year-old will initially enter with 3 staff members. COVID-19 tests and work permits have been sorted to enter the Chelsea bubble. Tuchel has now agreed his deal with Chelsea, which will be an 18-month contract plus a 1-year option that both parties can take. He will meet with the squad for the first time today before training. The Athletic exclusively revealed on Monday that the German would be taken over from Frank Lampard. Again, that is the current breaking news. It's literally been broken about 30 to half an hour to an hour ago. This is fresh news, broken by David Ornstein, again a very reliable reporter, has more connections within Arsenal rather than Chelsea. But again, this is major news. The fact that Thomas Tuchel will be our new manager is not something new. We've known this since yesterday. Yesterday, by the way, was absolutely hectic. On God's, that was by far the most busiest day when it came to Chelsea news. Every 30 minutes, announcements, Chelsea news, little snippets from inside the club, the little details as to why things went wrong with Frank Lampard. It was a mixed bag when it came to emotions: anger, frustration, excitement, the breath of fresh air that a new era is beginning with Thomas Tuchel. And as I said, by the way, I made a tactical analysis video on Thomas Tuchel about a month ago because I knew the situation was deteriorating, and the views are flying on that because of course that is currently trending, because of course Thomas Tuchel will be our new manager. And you haven't seen it, I've made a tactical analysis video of Thomas Tuchel that will be in the card above right now, so go and check it out. I could delve into tactics, what to expect from Thomas Tuchel, his style of play, the players that he's going to use, what to expect philosophy wise. I'll go into every little bit of detail in that video, so if you are interested, go and check it out, do consider. But this is major news. As I said, some people were saying that we could be expecting an announcement last night. I knew that wasn't the case, and there's 2 main reasons for that. Firstly, Frank Lampard has just been sacked. Your club legend, status as an icon, our all-time top goal scorer. It would be a bit classist and disrespectful to give the announcement to a new manager on the same day you sack your legends. I think they did it as a PR move. They didn't want to get bad reaction from the fans. They knew the fans would be mourning and be upset for this. And I think today is a perfect day. Tomorrow will be a bad day because tomorrow is game day. We play Wolves tomorrow night, and of course you can't really make mega announcements on the same day as game day. That's never happened. Chelsea don't operate like that. You've seen it with the Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, Pulisic stuff. That stuff doesn't get announced on game day. So today's the perfect time to officially announce it. And of course, when that news breaks that he is officially our Chelsea manager, I'll be breaking it on this channel. So probably, I presume, sometime in the afternoon/evening, between the times of 3 and 6 o'clock, I presume he'll be announced. But this is just my, logical guess. This is not me confirming anything. No one knows when he's going to be announced. But when he does get announced, straight away will be on this channel, so make sure you are subscribed and hit the bell notification. But what do you guys think? I'm actually interested as to what you guys think. Are you actually happy with the appointment of Thomas Tuchel? I certainly am. I've said it for time on this channel. I'm his biggest fan. He's my first choice to replace him. The style of football going forward, his pedigree, his CV, the fact that he's got a good working relationship with a lot of the players that we have. He can get the best out of the attacking talent that we have and utilise it correctly. I've said it for a long time now. I think that he is the correct appointment, but I'm interested and intrigued to see what you guys think. Are you against Thomas Tuchel? And if you are, if you're respectful about it, that's perfectly fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. So leave me your opinions in the comment section below. And as I said, he will be flying today. I find it a bit odd that he's flying from Paris. Of course, he's German. So I'm thinking that after he got sacked from PSG, I would have presumed that he would, flown back to his native country. Doesn't seem to be the case. David Ormsby reported he's flying from Paris to London, not too far, about half an hour, plane journey. He'll be arriving at Chelsea. He will be signing that contract. Bit of a short contract, I will admit, 18-month contract, but of course you've got that plus 1 year option. If we are happy with him, we want to go long-term with Thomas Tuchel, of course he will then sign that extension and he will be offered a new contract in the future with that. So again, I'm not sure how the COVID protocols are working. I thought that initially he would have to fly to Germany to follow the COVID-19 protocols in order to essentially get the plane to London. Doesn't seem to be the case. We haven't got too much detail and information on that, but as I said, he has to get a negative test result from the COVID test in France for him to be able to fly to London without having to quarantine. From my information, from what I've been reading, he actually has got a negative test. He hasn't got COVID, which is great news, because if he had COVID, there's no way he can take charge of the Wolves game. He's obviously got the negative test result. He can now obviously fly from Paris to London, but before he can join the Chelsea bubble, he has to provide another negative test result. So when he flies, probably in Heathrow or Gatwick, which is the airports in London, he can then obviously take another COVID test. He would have to provide 2 negative COVID tests for him to be able to join the Chelsea bubble, meet all the squad, meet all the staff, etc. The other news that we have as well that's broken by The Athletic this morning is that Joe Edwards, of course, who was within the Frank Lampard staff, and of course Anthony Barry, who took training yesterday because Frank Lampard got sacked, they will be remaining at the club. Especially Joe Edwards, he was working with the youth setup before Lampard came. He will still be remaining at the club. And if any reason Tuchel cannot be our manager for the Wolves game, Anthony Barry and Joe Edwards will be taking that. But I'll be getting into all that in the preview, which will be tonight. So I'll be giving you guys a Wolves preview. 3 videos going up tonight, so it's a big video day. Joe Edwards, Anthony Barry, they are staying at Chelsea, and they will probably join. Thomas Tuchel will be flying in with 3 staff members, so probably his assistant manager, a couple of other his coaches as well. Obviously, this is good news. Again, for him to be able to, take over the Wolves game, his other 3 staff members also have to test negative for COVID. So there's a lot that has to go, and as Sky Sports have reported, it's a really tight turnaround. I'm not saying it's unlikely, but there is also a decent chance he won't be able to manage Wolves. But Chelsea are hopeful that he can manage Wolves. Hopefully everything goes plain sailing and smoothly, and he tests negative, hopefully, and so we can actually take the team against Wolves. Now, what I don't want is him to take the Wolves game, because he's barely going to have one training session, barely know any of the squads. And if we lose against Wolves, to people be on Tuchel's case, people need to relax on that. Just trust the process. Things will take time. As far as I'm concerned, I know Chelsea want to rectify this season, get top 4. It's a bit of a lost cause. We're still in the FA Cup, Champions League, I know, but regarding to our title hopes, it's crushed. Just focus on getting top 4. Let Thomas Tuchel do his job. Let's all get behind the manager now. I know a lot of people aren't in favour of Tuchel, but please, I'm pleading you now. Just back the manager. Please, trust the process. Even if you don't agree with him, just back the manager. Hope that he does well. And I think that given the tools and resources and finances and the squad that he has at his disposal, he's a world-class manager. I think he's one of the best tacticians on this planet, hands down. He's done it on his pedigree. He has a CV to back it up. I think he's a correct appointment. I think that giving him the time and resources, trusting the process, he will be our best manager. I genuinely do believe that. So we'll have to wait and see. But if you did enjoy this news video, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and comment down below your thoughts, opinions in the comment section below. And I'll see all of you guys for my next video. Peace.